Hello everyone, my name is Mike and I'm one of the co-founders of Krampus of Indianapolis. And this is my mask. It suffered some damage on the way to one of our events. It looks like there was some pressure that got placed on the horns and it cracked the putty at the base. Well, one of the big questions we get in the Krampus group is about our masks, where we get them, what they're made of. So I wanted to give everyone a behind-the-scenes peek as I repair my mask for what may be its final use. Now, traditionally, Austrian Krampus masks will be made from wood. They're carved by master wood carvers. In the States, here, we have to get a little inventive. Back in 2016, the mask started out as a 3/4 mask, covering only my eyes and nose. I built it by forming 2 layers of warbler over a foam head to make a base shell. Warbler is a thermoplastic material that can be shaped when heated. It's pretty solid when it cools. It can be reshaped, sanded, glued, and painted. And once I had my base, I added elements like a brow, cheeks, and eye wrinkles. Shell was sturdy enough to add horns, which are attached with wood screws. Some acrylic craft paint, some light dusting with an airbrush, and it was finished. Later I added a full mouth and chin with more warbler. It was easy enough to attach the warbler to the already existing mask, but it was pretty hard to shape into some sort of an expression. When I switched out my deer tines to springbok horns, I added a thin layer of Aves epoxy sculpt all over the mask. Epoxy sculpt is a 2-part modeling compound that's pretty durable when cured. And that's what cracked and fell away here. There's some other cracking that I want to patch up around the other horn and along the chin, where the warbler is very thin. I'm going to use more epoxy sculpt again, and build back up around the horns and strengthen the chin. Luckily, all this stuff can be sanded down with my Dremel. It's nothing special, just a Dremel 4200 with the flex shaft extension. This is the epoxy sculpt. It comes in 2 parts, and what I had was pretty old. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. It really shouldn't look like this, kind of crusty and dry, or gooey and oily. I'm really hoping this turns out properly. You mix epoxy sculpt together in equal parts, A and B. I was just winging it. Normally I would measure this stuff out, maybe weigh it, but for my purposes here, I wanted a quick and dirty job, so I just went at it. Putting on the epoxy sculpt is pretty easy. I was just layering it on and pressing it in. I was using water to help smooth it. I tried adding wood glue to the base of the horn just to strengthen it up. I really don't know if it did anything, but it made me feel better. Really, the hardest part about this was keeping my goat skin drape out of the way. I ended up sacrificing a few hairs here and there. And there we go, it's all done. You can carve into epoxy sculpt to give it more detail. I just took a toothpick and added some wrinkles, divots, and lines to give it more interest. "24 hours later, it looks like it's set up okay. The area under the chin, I really didn't work it very much because you're not really going to see under the chin, but it's nice and solid. I have more faith in this than my previous attempt with the warbler. And then just a quick coat of paint and it looks alright. The paint I use isn't special, it's just dollar store craft paint. I use several different layers from dark to light, giving it a stippled and mottled effect. Really, I'm just hoping my sloppy paint job covers up any imperfections. But this should be good enough for our last appearance of the season, and I think this might be it for my mask. Since it's so old, I really want to retire it and do something different. I definitely want a wood-carved mask for sure. I hope you've enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at fixing my Krampus mask. Until next time, keep it Krampus.